Okay, good morning, sir. Um, Before we start, we'll first of all make a video. Then after making a video, we'll now go to CAPCUT. This is the CAPCUT. That's the CAPCUT. We'll tap there. We'll tap on it. Then you now go to new project. Now go to new project. Then you tap on it. Then you tap on it. I've made a video. Then you choose any video of your choice. Like I want to make use of this video. So I tap on the video.
Have you heard of Ever Reliable Press? It's a global youth journal that is published quarterly for subscription.
So what I will do is I will tap on this add button here. Like this add. I will tap on this particular ad here. So I tap on it. Then this is the video that is on the CapCut. Then on this video,
Have you heard of Ever?
so I will cut the parts that is not relevant. Like from this part, I'll cut it. This part, I'll cut it. So where I will tap to cut it is I will tap on this edit icon. Then if I tap on it, I will now tap on split in order to be splitted. So I will tap on this split. So when I tap on it, it has split now. It has split into two segments. So I will delete this part that is irrelevant. This part now that is irrelevant, I will delete it. So I'll look for delete. Look at delete here. Delete is here. Remove this out of here. So there is a delete here. A delete button here. This one. This delete button. This is the delete button. So I will tap on the delete button so that I can delete this particular segment. I will tap on it. So then I've tapped on it. Then let me continue.
Have you heard of Ever Reliable Press? It's a
Okay. Now what I'll do is that I'll go to overlay. I'll go to overlay. This is the overlay. This is the icon for overlay. Now I will tap on it. And I will still tap on add overlay. I'll still tap on add overlay. So I will tap on it. Then I will choose the photo for Ever Reliable. So this is exactly the photo for Ever Reliable. This is the one I want to use. So I now tap on it and tap on add. This add here, I will tap on it. Then I will start making a design. I will start to edit this Ever Reliable.
Have you heard of Ever Reliable Press?
So it started with
Have you heard of Ever?
this particular site. this part that is divided this way started with ever reliable. So with our common sense, we shift this, overlay, this particular overlay. We shift it here. We shift it to this. We shift it forward like this. Then, but before you do that, you have to tap on it for a long time. Then you pull it forward. You push it forward. Then it ends here. Now let's start.
Have you heard of ever reliable press?
Okay, let us push it a little so that it will rhyme with the voice.
Have you heard of ever reliable press?
Okay, that's not the only thing. So as we have added this overlay, what we're going to do is that we go to animation. This is the animation. We go to this animation. We tap on the animation so that the ever reliable will come out with a style. So let me tap on it. Sorry, my data is on. Let me put on my data. Then we now look for any of it. Any animation we like, we look for it. Okay, let's make use of this one. Let's make use of this one, this particular animation. So let's tap on it. Okay, we're going to adjust. We'll adjust the speed. This exactly is the speed. This is the number of seconds, like 0.5 seconds. That's the speed in which the ever reliable whatever, or the ever reliable picture will emerge. That is the speed on, as in the animation speed. Let me use it. Let me use that word, animation speed. So we reduce the speed, or maybe you can increase the speed. You can either reduce the speed or you increase the speed. But we're going to reduce the speed because of the speed of my sound. Of my voice. So
have you heard of ever reliable press?
Okay, now let me repeat it again.
Have you heard of ever reliable press?
Then it ends there. So we're going to shift this. Let me show you. We're going to shift this. We're going to shift this towards this line here, this white line. We'll push. Okay, let me repeat it again. We'll push this particular side to this line where my voice ended in that ever reliable. So let me push it now. It has ended. So let us work on it again.
Have you heard of Ever Reliable Press? It's a global youth journal that is published quarterly for subscription.
Okay, let us say for subscription and all the rest. Okay. But before we continue, let us look at how this ever reliable picture, how it will, as in how the animation will go out. We worked on how the animation will come in, but we're going to work on how the animation will go out. So let us tap on this particular one. But before that, look at these two, this one now is in, and this one is out, and this one is combo. So we have chosen the in, like we have chosen how the animation will come out. Now we're going to choose how it will go out. I don't know if you understand, Sha, but we have chosen how the animation will come in. Now what we're going to do again is to show how the animation will go out. If you want to choose combo, that one is optional. But if you like, you choose out or in. It depends on your choice. So let us tap on this out so that we know how it will go out. All right, let me tap on it. Now you can choose any one here. Okay, let me make use of this one. Let me make use of this one, this particular side. That is the slide right. Let me tap on this slide right. Exactly, we've gotten it. If you watch very closely, sorry, if you watch very closely, if you watch very closely, you see that this one is the in, while this is the out. So we have achieved that part. All right, let us watch it again.
Have you heard of Ever Reliable Press? It's a global
How it came in, look at how
Have
it
you
came
heard
in.
of Ever
This is how it came in. Now
Reliable Press?
look at how it went out. It went this way. It moved from this direction to this direction. That is how it went out. So let's continue.
It's a global journal that is published quarterly for subscription.
Now let us let us try for subscription. But before that, we need to adjust this. We need to adjust. We need to adjust this particular frame. We need to adjust this frame. The frame is too long. We need to adjust it. So where we're going to go to, we will go to edit. But first of all, you will tap on this before you start going to edit. You tap on this. Just tap on it. Then after tapping on it, you now slide and start going to edit. Let's search for edit. Where you're going to search for all these things are here. You search for it somewhere here. So you search for the edit here. Sorry. You search for the edit here. This particular side. This particular is it. This side. You slide it this way or maybe this way in search of edit. So we have found edit. This is edit. This is the edit we are looking for. So let us tap on edit. Then you move to crop. You move to crop. This is the crop you move to. That is this. You tap on it. Then if you tap on it, it will show you this. Now, if you want to adjust it, you can draw this particular part, this particular part, or this particular part, or this particular part. You draw it closer. Then let me draw this part. Let me draw this particular part down. Let me draw it down. Or let me pull it down anyway. Now pull it down. I've adjusted it the way I wanted it. Okay. I've adjusted it. You now don't forget to tap on this. Don't forget to tap on this good icon or done icon, this particular icon here. So that's then you tap on it. It's done. Okay, then what we do is now what you now do is you now go to add text, or maybe text. This particular place now, add text. That is this text here. You now let me tap on it. We tap on it. Then when we tap on it, you now go to add text. This add text here, tap on it. You now write subscription, because that's what I said, subscription. Then if you want to design this subscription, you go to maybe style. If you want to design the subscription, if you want to design this subscription, this thing that I typed here, you can go to style, or you can go to effect, or you can go to animation, or you can go to bubble. Anyone you want to go to, you can go there. So if you want to change its font, let me use the word its font, you go to here, and all these things you see here are all fonts. All these things here, they are all fonts. All these things here are all fonts. So let me tap on any one I like. Let me tap on this one, serif, because I like this font. So I tap on serif, it changes. Now let me go to style. Let me go to style and tap on it. I've tapped on it. You can choose anyone here, but let me choose anyone I like. Let me tap on one I like. The one I tapped now was this one. That was the one I tapped now. So let us go to effects. Tap on effects. You can look for any kind of effect you like. All these things here are all effects. All these things here, they are all effect. You tap on any one you like. So let me tap on it. Let me tap on this one. This particular one, let me tap on it. And I tap on it. You see, it changes. It changes to this. You can tap on anyone. Okay, let me just make use of this font lastly. Let me make use of this font. Okay. Now let me go to animation. Let me go to animation. I'm not done with everything. Like this animation here. Let me tap on it. So you can choose anyone. You can choose anything you like. Any animation, whatever. Any animation, anything. And if you look at this, you have in how the animation will come in, how the animation will go out, and the loop. So you tap on them. After tapping on them, you can tap on how it will come in. That is this one. You can tap on how it will go. You can tap on how the loop will be. So let me tap on any one I want. Let me tap on this one. The one I tapped on now is this. That's the one I tapped on. So that is it. I'm done. I don't want to go to bubble. This bubble here. This bubble here, I don't want to go to it. But if you like, you can go to it. Let me tap on it. This is how the bubble looks like. But I don't really like this bubble. I don't really like it. So that is it. Now we now draw this thing now down. We now bring it down. Bring it down. You can enlarge this subscription. You can enlarge this subscription by drawing it, as in like placing your two fingers and enlarging it. So you can enlarge it anyhow you like to enlarge it. You can enlarge it. Then let me continue.
Have you heard of Ever Reliable Press? It's a global journal that is published.
Okay.
It's a global youth journal that is published quarterly for subscription.
Okay. The subscription.
Published quarterly for subscription.
This is where the subscription is. So I tap on this. So I tap on this now. I will place my hand on it for a long time, then draw it back where I set subscription. I draw it back to where I set subscription. Then
quarterly for subscription.
Then I set for subscription, it ended. Now I tap on this place. I'll now tap here. Then if I tap on it, I will now draw this. I will now draw this place now closer to where I ended subscription, to where I ended for subscription. I will draw this place now closer to this side. So let me draw it. Sorry. Let me repeat it.
For subscription, advertise.
Now let me draw it a bit so that it will rhyme with my voice.
Quarterly for subscription, advertise. For subscription, advertising.
Let me draw it backward a little. Okay.
For subscription, advertising.
Now let me write advertising. Now this advertising is the same. It appeared the same way I wrote subscription, but the difference is that the size are not the same. So in this advertising, what I will do to this advertising is that I will draw this advertising down to this place. Or you can place it anywhere you like. You can draw it up, draw it down, draw it left, draw it left, if you like. Okay, so let me bring it down. And I'll bring it down here. Then I will now enlarge it. Enlarge it by placing your two fingers on advertising. Then you draw your two fingers apart from each other. Then that is it. Then we will now go to animation. We'll now go to animation. Look at the animation here. This is the animation. We'll tap on that animation. If you tap on it, then I will now tap on this because that is what I used before. This was what I used before, so I will tap on it. Yes, so that is it. Okay.
Quarterly for subscription, advertising, and other matters.
Now, other matters.
For subscription, advertising, and
if you look at these two now, subscription, the animation is slower than advertising.
For subscription, advertising, and
that is it. It is slower. Okay, let's draw this advertising. Let's tap on this. They are spaced together. This advertising and subscription are spaced together. So let us drag this advertising close to this subscription. Let's draw this advertising close to this subscription by tapping on advertising for a long time and drawing it close to the subscription so that it will rhyme. Let me do it. I have done it. Okay, let us start again.
For subscription, advertising.
If you look at the two of them, if you look at the two, okay, if you look at this subscription here, if you look at this subscription, that is this subscription and advertising, they don't have the same size. So let us adjust the size of advertising to be in the same size with subscription, which is this. Okay, let's enlarge it a bit. Okay, now the duration. Let us check the duration of subscription and also the duration of advertising so that We will adjust the duration of subscription with the duration of advertising. Let's tap on this subscription and on this advertising to check their duration. So we will go to animation to know their duration. This animation here, we'll tap on it because it's in animation that we will find it. Okay. Then they look at the duration. Look at the duration here. Look at the duration. And the duration is this. Okay, this is the duration. The duration is 0.9 seconds or 0.9 seconds. So we're going to go to advertising to check. Now we'll now go to this advertising to check the duration. This advertising. We'll tap on it. Go to animation, this animation here. Tap on the animation. Then the duration of this one. The duration of this. The duration of this is lower than the duration of the first one we did, which was the duration of subscription. So let us adjust the duration of this advertising to 0.9 seconds because that was what the subscription was. So let us change it to 0.9. It's now 0.9 seconds. So it will go with the advertising. Now let us look at it again. Subscription, advertising, and other matters. Now other matters, we'll type other matters. Other matters. Other matters is this. So we have typed on other matters. Then what we do is we will draw these other matters close to this advertising by tapping on other matters for a long time and pushing it close to advertising. Let's do that. This is it. So let us go on. Advertising and other matters. Okay, these other matters we will now look for it. We will now try and look for an animation for it. That is animation. Let's tap on it. Let us use this one. There is the one I have in mind. There is the one I have in mind. Okay, let's make use of this animation. This bouncing. The animation is bouncing. So let us tap on it. Other matters. Okay. That is it. And other matters. You can direct your. Let us now adjust this. Let's adjust this close to this line because that is where I ended my other matters. Where I said other matters, that is where I ended it. So let me draw this close to that line, that imaginary line or whatever. I've tapped on it. I've drawn it. I've pushed it. Other matters. You can direct your correspondence to the publisher. Now, I will now write 6 Chinedu crescents. Let me write 6 Chinedu crescents. Now, 6 Chinedu crescents has been written down, but I want to change the style. I want to change the style, the effect, and the animation because this Chinedu crescent here, written here, the one written here, has the same style and the same effect as the one I wrote, advertising and subscription and other matters. So let me now tap on the style to look for the one I would like to use, or maybe the font size. But let us first of all change the font size so that it will not be the same with that subscription, other matters and advertising. Let's try and change it. Okay, let me make use of this. Let me make use of this us word. Let me tap on this us word. Okay, it's okay now. All right, so what I'll do again is, let me tap on this animation again because we've not choose the animation for it. Let's tap on this animation. Okay, let us look for anyone. Let me make use of this one. Make use of this one. Let me tap on this one. Sorry. Sorry, it was a mistake. I mean, Chinedu Crescent, this particular Chinedu Crescent. Let us tap on this animation here for this Chinedu Crescent. Anyone you want to change, anyone you want to change its animation or style or whatever, you tap on it. So you tap on this one to change its animation here. So let me tap the animation. Then let me look for anyone. Let me look for a particular one. Okay, let me tap on this one. Let me tap on this particular one. All right, now let me shift this 6 Chinedu Crescent. Let me shift this 6 Chinedu Crescent. Let me shift it a little bit up so that I'll write other things below it. Then I've shifted it up. I can enlarge it. All right, now. Publisher, 6 Chinedu Crescent. Now I will write Federal Housing Estate. Federal Housing Estate, GRA. Then I will change its style. I will change its style, the effect, the animation. I will change them. It must not be, or even I will change font size also. You can do anything, you can play with it. That's it. So let me change the font size. Okay. Let me change the style. You can tap on any style here. Or maybe make use of anyone. Okay, let me make use of this one. Now let me check. Let me tap on this animation to look for the better one I will use for it. So I now tap on the animation and look for. Let me make use of this one. Sorry. Let me make use of this one. Or this one. Okay, let me make use of this one. Let me tap on it. I've tapped on it. Now let me push it up. Let me continue. 6 Chinedu Crescent, Federal Housing Estate, GRA. As you can see, this particular one, this Federal Housing Estate appeared very, very late. It appeared very late. I finished saying Federal Housing Estate before it appeared. So what I have to do is to push this Federal Housing Estate forward to this place. That is push it forward. Like, let me explain better. like pushing this particular federal housing estate forward towards this place so that a bit closer so that it will rhyme with my voice. Let's tap on it for a long time and push it a bit. Okay, let's check again.
16 Edu Crescent, Federal Housing Estate, GRA.
Very good. It rhymed with my voice. Now, if you watch very closely, there's something that happened here.
16 Edu Crescent, Federal Housing Estate, GRA.
Now, as it was going, this Chinedu Crescent disappeared. Like, it disappeared as a result of the shortness of this, as in the short duration of this particular 16 Edu Crescent. Okay, let me repeat it so that you see what I saw.
16 Edu Crescent, Federal Housing Estate.
Look at it again.
16 Edu Crescent, Federal Housing Estate, GRA.
And it disappeared. The thing that was here before disappeared. That is, the 16 Edu Crescent here before will disappear. But if you want it to stay if you want it to stay and this federal housing estate appear and it continue, like, let me explain. If you want the 16 Edu Crescent that was here to stay there, then federal housing estate will come out and continue to stay with other letters you write, and it will continue to stay. What you have to do now is you now draw this one, not draw it sharp, but you enlarge the duration, the time duration of 16 Edu Crescent. So what I will do is I will tap on it, then I will now shift it closer. I will shift it a bit, then shift this one a bit because other letters will appear. Now,
to the publisher, 16 Edu Crescent, Federal Housing Estate, GRA.
Now Transinkesi Onisha. Let me repeat again. I will now tap on this. I will now tap on this add text again so that I'll write Transinkesi. That's what I will do now. Then I'll tap on that add text. Now tap on it and write Transinkesi. Federal Transinkesi Onisha. I'll put my comma. Now, let me change the font, the size and everything so that it will look nice. Or maybe it's not necessary to always change font. Or maybe you can change font or anything you want to do. Any design you want to give it. Then you look for any style. Tap on the style. Change the style or whatever. You tap on the effects. I think I'm going to make more use of the effects. Tap on the effects. Any way you want to tap on it, tap on it. Let me tap on this one. But while doing this, you need your data to be on. Because if your data is not on, CAPCUT cannot do anything for you. Okay, let me make use of this one. You can enlarge it. You can shift it up. Let me tap on the federal housing estate. Then let me shift it up a bit. Tap on Transinkesi Onisha again. Shift it up a bit because the letters has not finished. Let me continue. Let us try it again.
16 Edu Crescent, Federal Housing Estate, GRA, Transinkesi Onisha.
Okay, we forgot to look for the animation. Okay, sorry. All right, let's proceed. Let us look for the. Let us choose any animation for this Transinkesi Onisha. Then what you have to do is you tap on this animation here to look for it. If you tap on Translate initial, you then tap on animation here. So let us tap on that animation. And let us tap on this place, this particular one. Then we've tapped on it, right? Let us check for any animation around here. Let me look for any animation I would like.